thanks for giving me a chance at the microphone. It's never safe if you have an empty microphone around me. I'm going to want to talk. I'm Emily Harris from Conway. I'm the current director of Faulkner County Citizens Advisory Group and a board member on ArkansasFracking.org. And I want to start by saying that, well, diamonds may be forever. The diamond pipeline, like every other pipeline and every other thing on this earth, has a limited lifespan. And it's not if it will fail, it's when it will fail. We know that eventually there will be an issue, hopefully later than sooner, but there are always issues. Even with the construction, with the amount of stream crossings and water crossings, we know we're going to have disturbances that are not going to easily go away. There was a rupture in Missouri yesterday, the earthquakes in Oklahoma, and the situation in Memphis going underneath the river. And yet, if you try to address these issues with anyone in Arkansas, they will tell you it's not an Arkansas issue. You need to contact the people in Oklahoma or Missouri or Tennessee if you have concerns about what's happening there, because that's not Arkansas. Well, I'm sorry, the earthquakes are in the ground, the pipes are in the ground. How can anyone with any sort of common sense at all not realize the potential for effect? I'm incredibly concerned about a number of risks, but primarily the risk to our public drinking water supply. There are federal regulations that require us to protect drinking water sources. This pipeline totally ignores the fact that it's putting all of our drinking water at risk. We've been told that, well, you should have, complained earlier before construction started. This permit was fast-tracked. I had no idea. I travel, I work out of state. All of a sudden, I know there's construction. I never had the opportunity to comment. Most of the other people I know never had the opportunity to comment. When I went back and I looked up the legal proceeding that was held, it took all of 15 minutes, and they had testimony from 2 out-of-state professionals electronically, like through a computer or a telephone or something, said that there's no risk to public health. Hello?
Do they live here?
Were they in Mayflower a couple years ago? Were they in Santa Barbara? Did they see what happened in the Gulf? Anywhere that you have oil and gas industry activity, you're going to have a risk to public health. There is no way around it. So I still have confidence in the fact that working together, we can create a better future, not only for us, but for the next 7 generations to come. Because this issue spans multiple states, to me, it makes sense to have the EPA involved. So, and I know a lot of people have a lot of mixed feelings about EPA, and it's not a great political climate for them right now, but they still are our federal agency who is supposed to have input in this situation. So I invite you, I have little flyers. There's a conference call with EPA at 2 o'clock this afternoon. I invite you to please call in. It's free. Anybody can join. Just punch the numbers and join the call. It's your opportunity to engage in the conversation. I will request on that call to have another call scheduled specifically focusing on this issue. So if you don't make it today, please look for those updates and try and join us in the near future for the next call. They have technical assistance available to communities to try and address these complex issues. This is too big for me to figure out by myself. It's too big for any of us to figure out by ourselves. We've got to do this as a team. So if we can take advantage of the resources that they offer to help us get our team together and up to speed, and look, there are loopholes. This is illegal. We just have to find the chink in the armor and be able to go after it together, united. Thank you. So join us on the call. I have these. I'm happy to give you one. On the back side is a class we're having that teaches about these toxic trespasses and how you can better protect yourself and your family in Conway at the end of the month. It's free, and we welcome you to attend that as well. Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming, everyone. And please, if you can get on Facebook, please be sure and go to Stop the Diamond Pipeline, which is our community online of folks doing all kinds of wonderful research and sharing everything they discover. Thank you. Water is life.